or what's going on with anything. There we go. There we go. Can y'all see? Y'all actually can see me now. There we go. You got an adapter that fits the 3/8 to a 1/2. Like that goes like from this to this. Like big to small. Small to big. Big to small. So, do you have an 8 in one of these or no? Yeah, but it doesn't work on the gun unless you got a different bit. We got technology. This motherfucker. Are we back? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Hey, we back, baby. Let's go. So we tearing down this engine. Correction, I'm not tearing down this engine. Usually y'all watch me play Grand Theft Auto. The Grand Theft Auto shut down, so that AKA meant that either Mother Nature, God damn, I'm using this baby wrench, that either one or two things. Mother Nature was like, hey, get your fat ass up, get to the shop and film something, or I'm gonna get an adapter. If y'all want it for the camera so y'all can see me better, so I'm hoping that I do this the right way. So I'm taking these heads off. These are PRC Texas Speed heads. These are the lifters. They're gonna put the towel down.
No, just look at what you're doing.
Bro, I YouTube how to do this, bro. I think I know semi what to do. All right, cool. So we can keep these all together low key. Yo, Matt, you want to give me one of those paper towels so I can lay this on a paper towel when I take it off? There we go. So y'all can see me right here. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. You're like, why can I only see half Uncle Gary? If you saw the full thing, you see we're gonna come by. Welcome to Uncle Gary is working on his own engines now because sponsorships are tough. Brought to you by Caltech ECU, Booty Hustler Speed Team, Matthew Barrios Spec, bolts and stuff. CPR engines would probably approve of this because if they low-key showed me how to do this. I can't see none of your comments because I'm on my phone. Is it clear, y'all? How's the quality? That's my biggest thing. BootyHustlers.com. If y'all want to see me do more shenanigans, if y'all want to see me break down a whole RB26 in the shop, let me know. I'll do it on live because this way I can connect with y'all. This low-key kind of fun anyway. I am having a good old time right here. So if I can get one of these heads off, so this would be the left side. So I'm looking at the engine like this. This is all the left side. These are the rocker arms. Now I want to say I got upgraded rocker arms because these are just GM ones, but who knows? All right, now I'm playing around. This is hold on, Neon Tesla. Don't text me, bro, because once I read the text, like I need a support line. I can't read the text because the screen will go black. And he probably telling me some important information. There we go, there we go, there we go. Woo, up, 1, 2, 3, hold on, one more bolt. One more bolt. There we go. So this is the left side. So I'm gonna make sure that this goes on the left. Boy. So these are the push rods. Shoot. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're gonna put these. These are actually good push. God, I done forgot how I took these out. 1, 2. But I got new push rods. They can figure that out on their own. Is he still texting me? There we go. How y'all doing today in YouTube land? 1, 2. Bam. Look at this. This boy is... Matthew, you would swear I'm organized. Wow. You would swear I'm organized, man. Look how I'm working. Look how I'm working, baby. I do this at work all day. I'm not stupid. I'm just ill-supervised. Hold on. So I'm going to show y'all what I did so far. Get a piece of card. Damn it. Somebody said something. View live chat. Said, nah, I ain't texting smack in the chat. Oh, glad this Friday off. Get a piece of cardboard and stab them through. Whew. Nah, I loves them. Fuck yes. Hold on. So I'm gonna turn this around. So right now, let me clean this camera. This is the order I took them out in, just like this. So when I take off the head, all I have left, these are the valve springs, as y'all can see. Look how clean it is inside. Just some oil. I don't know what any of these numbers mean. So now I got to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bolts off. Probably take that off. But as y'all can see, these are the PRC heads. These are cathedral port heads. Hold on, can y'all see the ports? You see how clean it is in there? Order a pizza for the box, Gary. Look at, snap rings on the rocker arms. So we're gonna look at these rocker arms. Look at these bad boys. These look damn near new. Well, there was a fresh engine, but it just blew up. So we're gonna get back to taking this head off, y'all. Y'all on this journey with me. I hope y'all are having a beautiful and safe safe weekend or weekday or whatever day it is. Uncle Gary out here terrorizing the block. This is the question. Matt, you don't have any spline tins, do you?
What?
Those spline tins?
Spline tins?
Like, you know how they have heads and they have the multi-groove ones?
No.
You don't? I may or may not have some in my 33. Now, this is the hard part, y'all. Oh, we got 20 people watching in here. We got to find, God dang it. God, maybe we can get away with that one. Shit.
Are these standard tools now?
No, it's just a tin that uses, you know how they have the tin, like it looks like it has a bunch of stars in here?
12 point?
Yeah. You got 12 point?
That one?
Ooh, there we go. Matthew Barrio. It's racist, you can't say that. You can't say beep boop boop beep bop. Beep bop boop boop beep beep boop boop. Take off this cross tube. Because it's going to get a new one anyway. There we go. This should just come right up. Ooh, look like Uncle Gary know what he kind of doing low key, huh? One time for the one time. God damn it. By minute. Okay, that's one. I know I'm probably not supposed to use this. That's two. Oh shit, I took a whole. That's three. I took the whole thing out. Take this bolt out. That's four. We getting busy, y'all. Y'all like, Uncle Gary out here really working on his own shit. You god dang right. You bet your sweet monkey ass I am. Green sleeves is ugly. Is that a 12? No, it's probably a 14. We're gonna put it back though. This is probably the first time Matt ever seen me do some work. I feel so inspired. All of y'all got my lazy ass up to do this. Marina probably at home like, why is that boy not here cleaning? Uh-oh. I think it's a 13. Yeah, it might be a 13. Where the LS engines?
Oh, it's her standard, dude.
We're gonna have to use the old arm daddy. Arm daddy. The arm. Thank God. Oh. No. Oh, thank God. There you go. We're gonna have to use the old the American Muscle here, people, because Uncle Gary's, nah, it matters all the time if you're being, there you go, hold on. It's one, two, fuck, god damn, three, four, at least at torque. And push down just in case. Huh? There we go. Woo! Boo! What is the choro? John, so, why people always want to hit me up mid, like, I'm already hit you up, bro. Tried to hit you up before this. AO cam retaining bolt better have Loctite. Oh no, this ain't no Mr. Malone engine. But this is a different engine, so ooh. That's one. We're gonna put it like that. That's left, we're gonna do left to right. So that whole bolt came out. 2, 3. Hey man, you got a piece of cardboard?
I think so.
Like a pretty decent sized piece of cardboard? Ooh. Oh, there we go. Woo. Now I just got these. Take this off. I'll take this because these holes are covered. And I don't want to mess this up, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through because y'all didn't have to come through, but y'all did for your boy. Don't tell me these freaking bolts inside are bigger. No, same size, thank God. Well, on this episode of Gary's probably gonna break something. Goodness, Gary, do you know what you're doing, Gary? I don't know, bro. I mean, this is how I look at it, y'all. If they trust me to build airplanes that fly in the air, that fight other countries, then I should be able to take apart my own engines, right? That's how the theory should work. You hear that? So if I take these bolts off correctly, in my mind, repairman, man. Damn, what the fuck is not on PS5, right? Y'all like, why is Uncle Gary, what is he doing? Is he actually working on an engine? Does he actually do cars in real life? Yes, I do. Yes, I certainly do. The hardest part about this is, like, I can hardly see y'all comments because the phone is small. But at the same time, I appreciate y'all watching because you guys don't have to watch. But it's just a simple interaction that I feel with y'all. Because some of y'all be watching every day. Deep East Oakland, he watches every day. This would be easier. Man, if I had a magnet. Oh, hold on, we could do the old. There you go, do the old. All right, here's a true test. Here's a true test of a champion. I need that cardboard, my good man. A good sized piece of cardboard. Like a flat piece of cardboard. You want to help me cut it?
The scissors don't work.
Huh?
Scissors don't work.
Oh, thank you. Matthew gave me a piece of cardboard. This man gave me the biggest piece of cardboard in the world. Oh, these scissors work fucking great. There we go. We're gonna put the scissors down. There we go, y'all. There we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Yo, boy knows this. What? Any help?
Yeah.
God darn. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Cool, dude. We're gonna move this engine a little bit over, just a little bit. So yeah, bam. Welcome back to the Uncle Gary. Need some blue towels. Hand me some blue towels. To your right. Thank you, sir. Always carry some shop towels with you just in case. Gonna lay them on this cardboard. Make sure you replenish the shop towels when using them, so your local shop team manager doesn't yell at you for not replacing them, or some dude named Roberto. There we go. So you're gonna lay the heads down on here. These should smell like coochie. There you go. Now the moment of truth, y'all, to see if I did this right, y'all, this head's gonna come off, and I did it right. If I didn't do it right, the head won't come off. Boy, would you look at that? Would you look at that? The head came right off. That means I did something right. What Matt said. I actually did it, Matt. Right? Woo! Look at the Oochie Coochie. Damn. Look at this Matt engine. They said that something happened to it. What you think about this? It looks like it was used.
Oh man. That's just like water.
Oh, calcium deposits. Yeah, that's what that is. You just. Yeah. Hold on.
I didn't see what was wrong with it.
Yeah, they were spun a bearing. Looks fine. Only hear you. Whoa, that LS. Man, hold on. Can y'all see me? Please tell me y'all can see me. LS3. How can you tell this is an LS3 though? Probably these big ass. What kind of Ford?
The internet knows their shit, dude.
They all look the same. They all look the same to me, respectfully. So we're gonna take all these bolts. Bro, we're gonna take all these bolts. Y'all can hear me, right? I hope y'all can hear me. So we're gonna take all these bolts, put them right here. Yeah, we can see you, bro. Okay, I just gotta make sure. So we've taken all the bolts that I just took off. If you're asking why I'm taking these heads off, I'm trying to see if I can use these heads, if they're any good to use on my next engine. You can see now, it was frozen for a moment. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to see if these are good to use on my grandfather's LS, because this is a built LS3. This is a Texas, can you see it? Yep, right there. You see, this is a Texas Speed LS3, and how do I tell if it's an LS3? Is it like an RB where it has a stamp on the side or something? Will it just say LS3 on it? And can anybody tell me that on YouTube land, how this works? But
I think the bore and stroke,
the bore and the stroke,
and then the heads.
the heads, oh, hold on, somebody text me. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, with the stream. Get some Ls7 Mls heads. It says it on,
Ls7 head gasket.
is that what that says?
Multi-layer.
Oh, it says right here on the back of the block, 6.2.
Oh,
So it's 6.2 LS3?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my boy Neon Tesla. That's what his nickname is. So this is a 6.2. This is an LS3. He wasn't lying to me. Valve covers, these are the valve covers right here. But I might get these sanded down. Is it electric throttle body or cable? Bro, it didn't come with the, this didn't come with the intake manifold. So we're going to get back to tearing this down. But I did tear it down the right way. What I should probably do.
If you're using the Elite 2000, it is going to be cable.
Is going to be cable?
It's going to be cable, yeah.
Okay, well, they were asking, was this a cable or electric throttle body? But I was saying I got it with no intake.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But
So.
in your case, you're going to use
Yeah, I'm using cable. So, should I take these out or what should I do?
I'd like to use electric.
I don't want to use electric. The fuck? I don't trust technology. So we can have a hot wire malfunction and the bolts and the motherfucker just get stuck. Now, you know what's crazy to me, Matt? I took the heads off of this faster than I took the head off my RB. Right? Look how simple this was, y'all. Let me go find the bag. Mega love, shout out to all. I appreciate y'all. So if y'all missed the last one I had to take down, make private, we're using a CD09. This is off. I know my boy tells me not to use the CD09. It's a very sketchy kit to use. I don't know what that's what he said. But this is what I'm going to use. What is, Neon boy? Just comment in the chat. I got a gang of parts here. Anybody need E36 coilovers, let me know. Fuck a CD. Okay, that's him. I'm using this with a Collins adapter. Fuck electric throttle bodies. Y'all crazy in here. Matt, where's your plastic bags at, my boy?
Yeah, great day on the top there.
It's a whole. I'm gonna just put this shit to the side because I ain't about to touch that right now. Go ZR. Nah, I'm cool. Unless y'all want to donate a transmission, don't tell me what to buy. If y'all gonna donate me a transmission, that'd be great. I'll take a T56. I'll take a sequential trans. I'll take anything as long as it works. So what we're gonna do right now is put this here. It's only black for a little bit. There you go. So right now we're gonna get this other engine side of the engine torn apart. So this is left to right. There we go. Put all these bolts right here. Move them out the way. I know my elbows is ashy. They're like, man, Uncle Gary, you out here doing it. I'm trying to do it, y'all. If y'all like these technical live videos, let me know and I'll do more of these on just tearing down shit. I have a whole RB engine I could tear down. If y'all want to see it, just let me know in the comments below. There we go. Huh. What's DW? Honda, post more of these videos. Better than video games. Oh, for sure. That's all y'all gotta tell me. Y'all just remember, I can't see some of y'all comments. It's not like on regular live where it'll let me backtrack it and my hands are dirty. So I'd rather not touch the screen. Drive-by-wire, okay. What we're gonna do is take the paper towels. I got a certain way I do this. I didn't do this one too neatly. Where's this one at? There you go. We'll put this one up there. Oh, there we go. Hey, somebody donated $5. Why you not? So if you're asking why I don't go on Twitch and do this, I have less viewers on Twitch than on YouTube. So when I stream this again, starting in a couple weeks when I work on the car, I will go to Twitch. Mr. What's his name with the donation? You awesome, man. I appreciate you, my boy. I appreciate Online Hobby Guy. You see me out here working? So what we're going to do is turn this around and get to the other side of this engine. So there we go. Can y'all see it? I really need to get a stand for this or something better so y'all can see. If I brought it closer, can y'all see? Don't ruin it with Twitch. Nah, I'm gonna just keep it simple. Take off this other valve cover. I could use power tools for this side, but there are no power tools. How's y'all day going? I hope y'all having a good day. Uncle Gary's over here. Is it weird that I call myself Uncle Gary? Let me tell you how the story of Uncle Gary came about. Back in 2000, what was it, 2000? I want to say 2014. No, it was 2015, because that's when I hurt my knee and I started working aerospace, 2016. I worked at a company called Amazon. Now, if y'all don't want to know what Amazon is, it's a shipping company. So before they got big, they had these shipping centers. I was working down there at the shipping center. Hold on, put this over here. So I was working down there at the shipping center, and everybody was really getting fucked over with everything, and it wasn't organized. And me being a new employee, eager to work after just leaving Home Depot, and I getting 4 hours, I was really grateful for actually having a job that would give me full-time work. When I say full-time, it was work. I was working what? Monday, Tuesday. I had Sunday, Monday off. I had Sunday, Monday off, and then I was working. Was it Sunday, Monday? No, I had Friday. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So when I had those 3 days off, I would still work the overtime for those days if I wasn't doing anything with my ex. Mind you, I was working at Home Depot before this, doing like 20 hours a week. So having a full-time 40-hour job and going to school helped. So my hours were like from, what was it, from 7, I want to say 7 or 8 to like, no, because it was 8 hours. It was like working 9 hours. So it was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was like 10, no, it was 10 at night to like 7 in the morning. It was perfect because my school was right down the street. So I was doing this for a couple months working, and the best thing about it was I was slaving away at Home Depot, not making any money, working 2 jobs, mind you. I was a bouncer at a club at night, and then I was working at Home Depot in the night. So I would go to school from like 7 in the morning to 1:30 in the afternoon, get out at 1:30, go to Home Depot, work from like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to like, what was it, closing. Then when they closed, I was a bouncer at a club from like 11 to like 1 in the morning, 1, 2 in the morning. And then I would try to get sleep, go to school again. So when I got the job at Home Depot, at Amazon, it was cool. But the shitty thing about working at Amazon was it was very unstructured. Like, there's boxes everywhere. The morale was low. And me, anywhere I go, I try to make people smile in a sense. I try to get to know them. Now, if you worked at Amazon before, you know Amazon is a mix of, like, people who are really cultured and then just freaking ghetto motherfuckers. And it was half and half there. Like, people, the ghetto dudes were like, you ain't funny, nigga, you gay, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. They're like, bro, I'm not gay. I just don't like hood nigga shit. This is the time when fucking 2016, so LeBron, I think this is when he won his championship. Or yeah, this is the year he won his championship, and niggas was just fucking on one. So I was going to school doing all this, and going to the store, they were trying to make fun of people and shit. Like, the hood niggas was like, yo, this nigga weird. So I'm like, yo, why don't you just leave him alone? And I was like, nigga, and then one of them came to my face and was like, nigga, you gay. And these are my exact words. I said, bring your bitch around me and I'll show you how gay I am when I fuck the dog shit out of her. And he said, what'd you say? I said, yo, you heard what the fuck I said, nigga? And I might, this is me out of character. This nigga was about to whoop my ass. So it was just one of those things like, bro, you ain't finna talk to me any which way. Like, it's cool. Like, if you my homie and you say some sus shit to me, that's cool. But I don't know you from Dog's Day Night. And then when I told him that, I said that and I walked away. The next day, I was peeing. And I can't make this up. And he said, what was all that good shit you was talking yesterday? And I was like, fuck, if you've ever seen a prison movie, when you peeing, this one they finna get you. So I'm peeing, and I'll never forget this day, because I told my boy Julian this. I'm peeing, and I told him, bro, listen. I said what I said, and he was like, because he started the conversation off with like, what did you say to me? And I was like, bro, and I put my shit away. I was like, I said what I said. And he was like, I don't like the way you talk to me. And I was like, bro, you literally come around, and I had to talk like real, like civilized, like, bro, you come around here disrespecting me all the time, and I said something to you that you didn't like, and it rubs you the wrong way. It sounds like you need to stop talking to me all wild. Then he gets in my face, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna really have to fight a nigga in the bathroom at Amazon. Then the old head comes in, and he's like, he was like one of those dashiki, like, it looked like the shit that Jewish people wear, the yarmulke, but it's for black people. He was like, he said this, y'all young brothers need to stop all of this. Y'all too black. We can't be having this. The white man already want us to take each other out. And he was like, the OG just saved you. Little did he know the OG just did save me, because the only fight moves I got is the grapple and body slam. And this dude is quote unquote a real hood nigga. This is the kind of dude he was. One of the girls at Amazon took this dude out on a date to like Mastro's or it was Gladstone's. Gladstone's is a cool restaurant out here. Kind of fancy, like where you gotta wear pants. They told me this nigga was ordering like he was at Tam's number 5. If you don't know what Tam's number 5 is, it's like kind of like a hood food joint. And when she said he was ordering, like, I was like, bro, this nigga ordered at, like, he was at Tam's number 5 yelling.
Like a Jim's Burger?
Yeah.
Burger?
Bro, like he was ordering like a nigga. And I was like, ugh. Whatever. So after this incident happens, it was him and another dude I believe named Dimitri. It was David and Demetrius. Oh look, it's got Texas Speed Performance rod. Look, push rods too. It's got Texas Speed Performance push rods. Oh, that's tight. That's tight, yeah. But so this is what happens. When they were together, they were the fucking worst people in the world. These two dudes would come together and just try to grill me all the time. And then one time they were talking about wrestling. And then I was like, y'all niggas like wrestling? And he's like, and this was like past a little bit past that. He's like, nigga, I thought I told your weird ass not to talk to me. And I was like, first of all, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your boy. And then he just looked at me like, you real bold for just saying this after this. Oh, it was like at the point like, bro, I like wrestling. And I was like, who's your favorite wrestler? He was like, Shawn Michaels. I was like, Shawn Michaels is garbage. And he was like, nigga, who the fuck you like? Probably Viscera. I was like, no, actually Stone Cold Steve Austin is my favorite wrestler. And he beat your boy Shawn Michaels' ass and took his belt from him. He was like, oh, the gay nigga know his information. I was like, for sure. So did I have any other problems with him? No, I low-key didn't. But there was this one bitch, I'm sorry, y'all. There was this one female there, the typical, I ain't doing this, fuck that. I hate working with those kind of females because they always she had kids. I was like, I just kept to myself. And one of the OG niggas, I was like talking to the people down there, and she's like, nigga, you ain't funny. And I said, bitch, you ain't a real mom. And she said, who the fuck you talking to like that, you gay ass fat nigga? I was like, listen, you can call me all the shit you want, but you out here spending your check on them bullshit ass nails when you talking about you can't get clothes for your kids. So it sounds like your priorities was real fucked up. Now, one thing you'll learn about me, I'm a nice person. But once I started talking shit, I'm on a roll. And they was like, she was like, who the fuck you talking to? My baby daddy from A-Trade. I said, I don't give a fuck where your baby daddy from. I heard that nigga locked up anyway. What's he gonna do? Get me on some zooms and wham-whams? I make more than that nigga make outside than he ever will make inside. So bitch, you need to worry about your kids. I didn't call her a bitch, but I made sure to let her know that I'm not going back down from her. You feel me? And it's especially a quote unquote, a strong black independent female who have and his homies dick her down while she outside and his homie inside. Bitch, please. I am not the one. I do not have no sympathy for no bitch. It be, girl, bro, you know how often in times people try to pride me? I remember it was in high school. But back to the story. The reason why they call me Uncle Gary is because I would stand up for other people. In Amazon, and I wouldn't I don't like people getting picked on, especially they was picked on a little Hispanic people, like not the young ones that are like the rockers and shit. And I was like, bro, why you picking on them? And that's like, what business is it to you? I'm like, you a grown ass man picking on teenagers. At the time, I was like, what? 2016, I was 25 back then, so I was like, fuck, why the fuck you picking on these teenagers, bro? Get on somebody your own age. And that's when I slowly escalated their problems to my problems, but I didn't mind it because none of them knew where I lived. So when I told them where I lived, they were like, huh? Where does this nigga live? And so you see, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. So after I told them that, it was all good. And my homegirl Maria, who works at Home Depot now, she was like, Uncle Gary, you saved us. And I was like, Uncle Gary, I like that. So it was just one of those things. It was like standing up for people. And if y'all don't know, I'm not a person who I don't like conflict at all. Like, I tried my best to stay out of people's way, but like, I can't see weaker people getting, now if there's 7 niggas jumping one nigga, God rest your soul, I'm not about to do that. I'll call the police from a safe distance. I ain't got time to fight 7 niggas. That's like fighting a gang of fucking Jedi. I'm not about to be the one to get freaking Jango Fett around here, but as I digress, so she comes, Uncle Gary, she's got a baby now, shout out to her. And we had like a cool little, and the cool thing was I started like a little carpool team in a sense, because they were like taking the bus and they didn't feel safe. So I was like, cool, I'll take y'all home and everything. I don't mind. If you can, just chip in on gas. If you can't, I understand. Y'all got responsibilities. Maria always came through with the gas. Always. This other big fucking Salvadorian girl, thanks for the ride, Gary. Thanks for the ride. And I was like, whatever. She ain't never, oh, you got that 13?
No, I put it on the bed.
She ain't never came through with the petrol, but it's okay. I hope she got her life together. But all the other ones, I see they kept their lives together. So that that was cool to see, like, all of them, the rest of them doing well. I forgot, I was cool with all the Hispanic people. It just always been that way, but when I worked at the club, and I was a bouncer, you're like, this big ass dude was a bouncer? Let me tell y'all the story. Hold on, I haven't read any of the comments, y'all. So if I can read these comments when I go back to the chat, I'm sorry. I wish I could go back, but I'm on my phone right now. So forgive me if you could. And if you can't, so be it. Sayonara. That's the 12 versus 10. We got a different extension around here. Damn, that was like therapy. So, hold on. So, see if I could read these comments real quick. Hold on. Lobo 6, do work, son. We need that gas. Crypto, Mr. Wells, don't got a break, Gary, fucking King. The Key and Peele episode, I said, bitch, a strong black independent female, bro. I'm dying. Rant Thursday special. All right, cool. I'm making sure we good in the comments. So here we go. This is the story of when I worked in the club. When I worked in, this is a cool thing. When I was a bouncer, there'd be random celebrities that come in. So we had like Tyler, the Creator, the dude from Twilight, the Wolf Boy, Jacob, Chief Keef came in once, and Fredo, God rest his soul. How's your day, brother? It's another amazing day. I'm over here not streaming, but I appreciate, I got a little, where's that little chair at? So I don't have to stand up. Damn, I ain't gonna get on this sick, man. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see me one time. Oh, I got a chair, y'all. I got a chair. So when I worked at the club, there's only 2 incidents I had. I'm finna get a PS4 and comment on the phone. Gary, your personality is everything my favorite in the YouTube space. I appreciate that. When I worked at the club, there's a couple stories I could tell you. Let me tell you the story of, if y'all heard this on the podcast, y'all heard it on the podcast. This is back before like PG culture, cancel culture happened. We used to have a lady, I'm gonna call her a lady. A lady come in, she was cool, all that, but it was a transgender lady. The transgender lady would always come in. She would flirt with me low key, and I was cool with it. Like, yo, you know, I'm respectful to everybody. As long as you don't put your hands on me, we cool. She come in one day, drunk as fuck, talking about, can I get in the club for free? And I was like, you can't get in for free. You know you gotta pay like everybody else. Because I've let her slide before. She's like, come on, let me in for free. She had a very lady voice. And then, like, low-key, she started getting temporary with me, like, can I get in? And I was like, listen, Miss Nigga, you either gonna have to pay or I'm gonna have to charge you double. And she fucking looked at me like, huh? And my homie looked at me like, what? She's like, what you say? I said, listen, Miss Nigga, I'm gonna have to charge you twice if you keep acting up. Rolled her eyes. And she just paid. She kept coming back. She always kept it cool. She like kind of apologized for what she said to me or being rude. She's like, my bad for being rude. I was like, that's straight. You know, like, then I was like, can't say that straight. But she was cool with it. And I was like, appreciate you, you know, being honest. Another time I had a rude person is we had a ska show. So I don't know how to explain ska, but it's like there's punk kids and there's ska punk kids. And we've had punk shows before, but the ska punk kids were like, grimy, ratty fucking kids. Like when I say grimy and ratty, just super fucking, super sucio. You feel me? Like super dirty. So there's this one, I can't make this up. This is like something out of the fucking cartoon. The bitch came like, excuse me, I can listen to this man talk all day. I appreciate that. She came in, if y'all ever seen the Oblongs, the fat girl with the flappy titties, she looked just like her. Fucking leopard print shirt, dyed hair blue, the side of her head was shaved, but she had sideburns and like a ponytail. And she was like, how much is it to get in? I was like, it's I think it was the time, I was like, it's 20 a person, $20 to get into this fucking club? And I was like, listen, lady, it's $20, but I'm a girl. I was like, listen, miss, it's $20 to get into the club. Hey, welcome, yo, Young Fly, Mexican Network, what's up, man? I was like, it's $20 to get in the club. And she was like, oh, what do you guys have to drink? So we got Paps. I'm not paying fucking $20 to get in the club and drink Paps. I was like, listen, how about this? And I made her a deal. I was like, listen, I'll let you in for free. She had 3 people with her, so that's $60. I was like, I'll let you and your people in for free, but just buy the beers at the bar. And she's like, She just rolled her eyes and she's like, this is fucking, she's like, I'm gonna fucking tell somebody on you. Like, who you gonna tell, bitch? I'm the head of security. They're gonna come back to me and be like, And the cool thing was, I call her my sister. Her name is Marina. She's like, I've known her since the 5th grade. And she's like, Gary, some fat girl came in here complaining. Did you not fuck her or something? I was like, no, she just came in here so why she asked that? Back in the day, I was notorious for chasing chubby girls. I don't know why. I just like bigger girls. Narina's probably like the smallest big girl I've dated besides my ex. You're like, what do you mean? Narina's probably like the thick, like she's well-rounded. She got every feature I want. I love Narina to death. And she's like, man, that's another story for another day. But I let the girl in, boop de boop boop. Later that night, a fight breaks out. I'm like, fuck. And this girl comes up to me. She's like, this dude just hit me. And I'm like, fuck. In my head, I'm like, fuck. That means I might have to like actually do my job. So I come to the girl and I'm like, what happened? And she's like, this dude hit me. And I was like, why? And I feel like a fucking teacher. I'm like, why'd you hit her, bro? Like, bro, I didn't even hit her. And I'm like, nah, she was in the mosh pit. And then she fucking got mad because she got popped by a dude doing fucking his dance. So this bitch gets a flying elbow to the face because this is what I found out too. So this bitch was over here pushing dudes and running away, then pushing dudes and running back in. And her boyfriend comes like, bro, who hit my girl? And I was like, can I talk to y'all over here? And he was like, what's up, bro? And I was like, your girl did get hit. She's like, what the fuck? You just gonna let my girl get hit? I was like, let me finish. So what happens is, she's like, I'm like, bro, your girl was in the mosh pit pushing dudes around, but then she would jump out. And he looked at her like, this dumb bitch. And I was like, listen, bro, I can do one of two things. I can kick you out, I can kick her out, or I gotta kick both of y'all out. And he looked at her, and he looked at me, and he talked to her. They start arguing in the corner, and she dips. I was like, what's up? He's like, bro, you know how much I have to fucking pay to get in here? Fuck that bitch. And I was like, I thought that was your girl. He's like, man, I only fucked that bitch and brought her here because I wanted to get in because she was a girl. I was like, whatever. So everybody's partying. Everybody copacetic, right? They doing their thing like, hey, we partying. That's not how it works in the club. It's just punk ska band playing. I'm just enjoying myself, letting people in. Then the police show up. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, hey, everybody. And mind you, when this all happened within an hour. So fucking, they come in. They're like, hey, man, we got a report of a domestic violence incident. I said, what you mean? There's a young lady that says she got hit here. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, be quick on your toes, Gary. Cops. I'm like, hey, officer, my name is Gary King Jr. I'm head of security here, and I'm the one that saw the incident happen. And he's like, can you explain in detail what happened? I was like, the young lady came to me, and she said she was physically assaulted by another gentleman here. And he was like, okay. And I was like, can you point the gentleman out? I was like, I don't want to be a snitch. I was like, I don't even know if the gentleman's here anymore. I'm just like trying to be, not trying to give no details because you don't know what's going to go on from there. So I explained to him like, hey, the young lady got hit, but what happened was there was music playing and it was a mosh pit. And he was like, come again? I was like, there was a mosh pit. He's like, I'm kind of familiar with those. So what has that have to do with her getting hit? And I was like, the young lady was pushing gentlemen in the mosh pit and then running back in and pushing him back in. And he was like, so she wanted to participate but didn't want to get hit. And I was like, that's exactly what happened. He was like, all right. Shut this party down. But he was in a nice way. He was like, all right, so what we're going to do to avoid this, we're going to have to shut the party down. We're going to shut the concert down. Like one of those garage type of things. We're going to have to shut this down, and then we're going to have to vacate everyone. And it was better that happened because it was like one of those things like the band, like, so this is, and the crazy thing is, if y'all live in LA, it was a club right across the street from the police station. So they damn near just walked over, but they drove. And then he talked to me outside. He was like, I'm just saying this now. He's like, listen, I'm not telling you to shut this down, but I'm not telling you can play. And I was like, so what you saying? Like me being dumb, I'm like, because I have have to I'm reading between the lines. He was just like, make sure nothing else happens. And I was like, cool, bro, I appreciate that. So it was already like 11 o'clock, and I was like, hey, the cops aren't going to give us a ticket. Nothing's going to go down. Just give it like a couple minutes, and then we're going to run this back. Hold on, Arena's texting me. How's it going? It's good. So right now, at that point, excuse me, I give it like 20, 30 minutes, right? Everybody's getting settled in, the music turns back on, and we get another hour and a half after that, and everything was a good night. Here's another catcher. This is one of those fucking times. Let me finish taking the 10 time, like I can't talk this word. So here's another time where y'all can still see me. Hold on. I should probably fix the camera. Another time that when I was working at the club, mind you, this was all like within the same year. So I went from working, and it was crazy how it happened because my sister is a suicide girl. So if you don't know what a suicide girl is, she's like, this was before OnlyFans, and she would model, you could say, and how can I put this? She was a model, I guess, like not your average model, like a nude model. She wasn't like playing DJ or freaking stuffing fingers in her coochie, but if you know, you know. So when she approached me with these, so she knew a bunch of high-end people. So when high-end people would come, I'd keep it cool. Like how can I say this? I don't know Tyler, the Creator, but we know of each other in a way of when I used to be at Hawthorne Skate Park, he was at Hawthorne Skate Park before he started his band, his group and everything. And it was one of those things that's like if I'm sure if we saw each other, I'm like, Tyler, is that you? Like, Gary, is that you? Or I know you from somewhere. It would be like that because when I saw his boy Jasper, he's like, hey, I remember you was the BMX nigga. I was like, yeah, Suicide Squad. No, Suicide Girls, not Suicide Squad. And he would come by all the time, and he would just really enjoy the show. So one time, he just pops in. I'm like, hey, this mind you, he just walks in with his people. I don't say anything. I was like, hey, just go in. It's already paid for. I'm not about to cause a scene because the worst thing you can have is a person that's high detail, what do they call high priority, high profile person come into a club and make them wait because that draws more attention to them and they're just trying to be normal. So I usually just let them in like corrupts. This I hate. The thing I dislike is when a family member of a family member that's somebody that famous would come in. I didn't like that. So, for example, like Corrupt's nephew's son came in, and they're like, this is Corrupt nephew's son. And I was like, bro, Corrupt ain't been hot in like 15 years. Fucking the world don't change. Everybody's singing. They want to get on there. But I was like, cool, just come in. Don't play like I'm the famous, like, bro, just say you don't want to pay. Be honest with me. I'm very transparent. If you tell me you don't want to pay, cool, we work it out. That's always what I would do. If, for example, if girls couldn't pay, I was like, you got money for beer? Bet. Come through. You got money for booze? Bet. Come through. Because the thing with the door is the door went to like the person hosting, but the club would always keep the beer. And that's how it works. So more people bought beer, more people I got paid. So that's just, fucking... That's all that worked. So back to the Tyler story. So he's in there doing his thing, listening to music and everything. People were like, yo, is that Tyler? I'm like, and I'm playing super, I don't know. So I'm telling people that it's not him. It's just a guy that looks like him. So the whole time that's happening, people are taking this for a dude that looks like him. So it kind of takes the attention away from him. That way he can enjoy his time. And if you knew, you knew. But if you didn't, you didn't. So that was a cool part. Now the part about Chief Keef's freaking and Fredo comes. There's a guy that pays Chief Keef and Fredo Santana, rest in peace, to come perform. And I had to be the dude that held the door. And mind you, like, I love the Chief Keef, like Sosa, and I didn't even recognize it, but the whole thing, he was supposed to perform, but he didn't perform. So what happens is that, let me take this head off real quick. So what happens is that I'm in I guess you could call it like a green room or backstage room where they hold all the people for these kind of important things. And there's a dude that's with Fredo, some white dude, some like kind of like nerdy, like we keep this white boy around us kind of guy. And the whole time he's just saying something off the wall. And I swear I felt bad for him because he said something stupid. And I was like, ooh, I wish I didn't hear that either. This white dude tells Fredo Santana, bro, you got it so good, I wish I was black. Fredo Santana, mind you, he's just drinking his pineapple drink. It was like pineapple, I want to say it was lean. It was like purple pineapple soda and he's like, bro, I wish I was black. And he opens his eyes, mind you, he was high as fuck. He smacks the dog shit out this white boy. And he said, however could the fuck you say that? He's like, why the fuck would you wish you was black? You know how easy you got it as a white boy? And I was like, ooh, you done fucked up. And I can't do nothing. I'm just making sure nobody gets to them. This is like one of those inner circle turmoil things. And I'm just standing there like Chief Keef just standing there just fucking in his zone and fucking, he gives him this long ass speech about how white people got it all good and you shouldn't be worried about being fucking black. You know how hard it is being black. Mind you, Fredo Santana wasn't a freaking tall person, so seeing him do that, and the cool thing, he was cool. Like, he came to me cool. He said, hey, my name's Fredo. Like, in the Fredo Santana way, like, what's up, my nigga? My name's Fredo. Like, whatever. And I was like, hey, man, this is where you're gonna be. He was like, cool, I appreciate you. And that was a cool thing. He had manners, but he was a nigga. Like, he was a nigga with manners. And you're like, what do you mean? Like, he was semi-hood, I could say, from the time I met him. He was nothing but polite to me. Mr. Keef was nothing but polite to me. I was like, hey, you Chief Keef? He was like, and I was like, and I didn't fangirl. I was like, hey, you Chief Keef, that's what's up. And all I could hear is, y'all know that nigga Chief Keef? He walk around with the lamrons, all that. Yo, Tongan brothers in the cut. What's up, my brother? How's it going? But he's just chopping it up with me, and he's super cool. So after that incident happens, this is the part I disliked about this whole scenario. The person that paid Chief Keef and Fredo Santana to be there was like one of those rich Palisade kids. So he had, quote unquote, a lot of money and a lot of pull. Obviously, he had some pull because he got Fredo Santana there. And Chief Keef. So it's my boy Jake, myself, and the whole point. That video is classic. Yeah, that fucking Chief Keef. I still like Chief Keef to this day. I'm a gorilla in the fucking coop. What am I walking through? Yeah, who? Yeah, you know the song. But what happens is that Fredo Santana, I'm like, hey, you know, people like, yo, Gary, let me in. I know you can let me in. And I'm like not letting anybody in. I'm not letting nobody in. Like nobody, like no means no. You could have been my grandma at that time. I can't let you in. Sorry, grandma. I'm just trying to do my job. But she would understand. So what happens is Fredo comes out, he performs, and then Chief Keef's supposed to perform next. And this is the fucking thing that always bugged me since this whole incident happened, because I didn't get paid for this night. So what happens is the kid hosting for them to be there hops on stage with Fredo, turns off Fredo Santana's music, plays his own music, and starts rapping. So people think he has a feature with Fredo Santana, and they're all looking around like, what the fuck is this dude doing? So you know what they do? They instantly, like, the music keeps playing, and then they end up like getting in the car and leaving. And I'm like, bro, like I look at Chief Keef, like he's in the car. I'm like, bro, you leaving? And he's like, and he gave me this face like, yeah, I'm leaving. But like, you know, if you've ever like read into somebody's eyes, you can hear what they're saying through their eyes. It was like one of those looks like, bro, we were supposed to be here and listen to this random fuck nigga fucked it up. And I could completely understand that. Like I felt that, my boy Gary, you used to BMX? Yeah, I did. I'll get to my BMX stories. So he's telling me, and then this is what happens. The promoter, that's what we'll call him. The promoter performs with Fredo Santana. This shit happens. I'm going to take off the logo. And during this whole time, is that another bolt? That is another bolt. During this whole time, freaking, people are mad. They want their money back. And then the promoter, low-key, just runs away. He's like, I'm going to go to the car real quick and grab something. And us being nice, like, okay, you can go grab something. Whenever a nigga says he's going to go to the car, he'll be back. There's one or two things happening. He going to dip, or he coming back with a motherfucking gun. And luckily, have I ever had a gun pulled on me? Have I ever had a gun pulled on me? One time I've had a gun pulled. Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef ain't that. What y'all? But yeah, he just dips, and the whole night people are like, what's going on? There's a calamity. There's about to be like a mini riot. And I was like, what did I say? I was like, Chief Keef had to leave because he had a stomach ache. And I was like, oh, Chief Keef's stomach hurt? And I was like, yeah, the man's got the runs. And legitimately somebody clogged the toilet, so he had to dip. Boy, I don't know how all the people believed me, but I was shitting bricks because it was about to be a real havoc in that motherfucker, and I ain't have control on it. But you know, Uncle Gary, cool, calm, and collected, he always got to keep the lies under pressure. So the They like, oh, and then I'm like, bro, I have to tell my staff, like, bro, I can't pay you because the dude ran off with the money. I never heard from that kid again. I don't know what happened to him. But if you're watching this, use a real hoe for that, bro. You ran off with people's money. I didn't get paid for that night. I was supposed to get paid like $150, and then I was gonna break off my people with like $50 because it was only like 3 hours. And they got to, because people I brought with me that day, like my boy Jay, he didn't care who the fuck anybody was, but he was just excited to help me. But it was just the fact that nothing happened. That shit was very upsetting to me. Very, very upsetting to me. I'll never forget that day. And there'd be some times where the club would be open, and then dudes who would try to stalk my sister would come by like, can I see Millox? And I was like, what? Who the fuck is Millox? And I was like, oh. And I said, who the fuck's Millox? She said, oh, that's my suicide girl name. And I'm like, oh, she's not around. And then, bro, the keeping shit's nifty on 50, you feel me? And it was fucking, these dudes would really try to like force their way in. I'm like, bro, you're not. But at the time, I was like 270. I'm 320 now, so I got a lot more belly. I have to tell you about the time I worked at security at an Irish during the McGregor fight. Bro, you got to put that on your live stream. Y'all go follow my boy Marcus Wynn. He's a real cool dude. This just happens to be live right now. I wasn't expecting this to be a rant, but I appreciate y'all. I was really just trying to take off my heads of my LS engine, and I actually got it done. We actually got it done. Matt's in the back working on his car. But that was kind of creepy. Like, dudes would legitimately bring flowers. And this is my first time experiencing stalkers. And I was like, bro, like, and mind you, I don't like confrontation, but I don't like people messing with my family. And another thing, that's one thing, like Josh, Josh, my cousin and everything, there's plenty of times we had to fucking, on that one, get royal family. You about to see this LS head come off real quick. This is not on the engine, but this is the LS head off of one of my other engines. But this dude, I don't know his name, but he would always come by like at least twice a month. Let's see if I did this. Oh, I didn't take these bolts off. I swear I took this bolt. Did you take the gun, Matt? No. We got. I thought we had a ghost in here, my boy. So the dude comes by once every other week, right? He's like, is Malou here? Is Malou here? Bam! Look at that! Look at that! Your boy's a fucking wizard! God damn! They should pay me more for this, man. Who should pay me more? Me, nigga, me. It's me, Jessica. I think we got it. Okay, cool. I was kind of worried, man, because the washers were falling out, but they're falling out through the grooves where they're supposed to fall out.
Okay.
Ooh! Hold on, I'm trying to get this board out, y'all. There we go. Ooh, I got these heads off. And I didn't ask for no help. I literally got them off with the strength of YouTube. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and I'll be right. You see, but I will tell you this story. So this dude comes by. Favorite Rob Schneider moment. Hold on, before I get to the story. Favorite Rob Schneider moment has to be The Water Boy. That's the first movie I remember Rob Schneider from. You can do it. This is the LS head for what's it going in? It's a secret, y'all. I can't tell y'all till y'all see it. I was gonna put this engine in my R34, but if you can guess what is going in, I'll tell you. That's all I'm gonna say. He ain't telling us. You can do it, and that's, bro. That have to be the first Adam Sandler movie I saw in theaters was Waterboy, then Big Daddy, and then BH Croc Charms. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want. Royal Family Honda. If y'all prefer this live content more and I can upload it so y'all can see it, I'll get a better camera so I can do this for y'all. But Ryder, I remember, I'm not going to start crying or getting sympathetic. My grandma would take me to the movies. I liked watching Adam Sandler's movies because they were like Adam Sandler felt relatable to me. Like when I was growing up, you had Brad Pitt, you had Denzel Washington, you had Will Smith, but Adam Sandler was probably one of those dudes. Like I couldn't relate to Eddie Griffin. He was real goofy and small. I couldn't relate to Martin Lawrence because he was real goofy and small. I'm not really that goofy. I'm just fucking loud. I will custom Croc Charms just for. We got Croc Charms coming just for you. Will Smith was too smooth, and I didn't have that kind of money. But Adam Sandler was one of those comedians. He looked like he just had that like I got out of bed look, but I'm making it work. You feel me? That's why I liked Adam Sandler. It wasn't like his movies weren't super high budget. He didn't have no Independence Day budget. He didn't have no Nutty Professor budget. He didn't have a lot of fart jokes either. That's why I didn't like Eddie Murphy like coming up. Like the first Nutty Professor was cool, but it was just a bunch of fart jokes. And then Norbit came out and there was just a bunch of fart jokes. And it was just a bunch of fat people and fart jokes. But Adam Sandler had like real life topics, like his grandma's losing his house. He has to figure out a way to pay for his grandma's house. She ends up in a home. That's relatable. This motherfucker found a random kid, wanted to be a daddy. That's relatable. Little Nicky, a little off the deep end. The Water Boy, that was just a case. I don't know if I can say this of special edge strength. Special edge strength. That's all I can say. Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. And he would, and that was fucking. 8 Crazy Nights, relatable. Even though Adam Sandler's just like, watch. One day I'm gonna meet Adam Sandler, and y'all gonna be like, "Yeah, in an Adam Sandler movie." It just you got to put it in the air. You never know what can happen. You see my fat ass like, anything can happen in the world these days. But that's I like Adam Sandler. So where was I going with this? Fuck. That's just. We need a special edge strength shirt. We do. Hey, I can see that. And that's why I liked Adam Sandler. So growing up, I went to the movies and watched that with him. So that was my favorite Rob Schneider moment. I remember I was there. Bro, I remember the first time I cried during the movie. And this is going to seem so silly. Anger Management, great movie. What about Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle, when I was growing up, didn't come. Like I said, like this is like when I'm in my before I was 10 years old. So it was Adam Sandler. I didn't get introduced to Dave Chappelle till I saw the Dave Chappelle show, and then I found out he was wrong. He was an undercover brother, which was very funny, and he was a Nutty Professor. But I felt they did Dave Chappelle wrong and Nutty Professor as Buddha Sack because it wasn't funny. He was just being a dick, and I didn't like that. So when you see Dave Chappelle's career blossom in the Half Baked, that was funny. And the only reason I got to see Half Baked is because we just got satellite TV and Comedy Central played Half Baked because that was the first season of the Chappelle show. So as I'm watching Dave Chappelle, this is like my first real introduction to hearing nigga all the time. Like nigga this, nigga that. I'm like, yo. And I never forget this day. When I want to say season 2 came out and the whole Rick James bitch came out, Charlie Murphy, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. I remember I was going to Christian school, and I'll never forget because I got swatted for this. And Mr. B, my teacher at the time, real cool white dude from up north, and I said, Mr. King, how's it going? I said, I'm one of the baddest and most prettiest motherfuckers. I'm Gary King Jr., bitch. And then the principal heard, what did you just say to him? Bite him. Gave me 3 swats. I'll never forget that day. My ass was sore. But back to the Dave Chappelle thing. Dave Chappelle was introduced to me after Adam Sandler. Then after Dave Chappelle, then I say it was Cat Williams. After Cat Williams, then it was Patrice O'Neal. So I would say like my favorite comedians would be Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, and Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace, great comedian. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy, great fucking storyteller. Rest in peace, Rick James, one of the baddest motherfuckers that ever lived. My ass was on pause. So back to the story. That's how I like comedy a lot. It's funny to me. People ask why I want to be a stand-up comedian. I don't know. I feel like Chris Rock wasn't introduced to me that way because Chris Rock, through Pootie Tang, I had to watch that movie. But remember, Chris Rock's stand-up comedy was on HBO. We didn't have access to HBO like that, so I didn't get to see Chris Rock till later on in my career as an adult. So respect to Chris Rock, but he's like, his voice. That's the difference between niggas and black people, and I feel that sentiment so much when I go. CB4, great movie. But I didn't, like I said, I knew Chris Rock as an actor, not a comedian. So I didn't know he was a comedian, especially in what New Jack City, with fucking Wesley Snipes. He played a crackhead. MC Gusto, all those people. I actually got this LS engine torn apart. Or there's, what does it mean when there's oil in the cylinder? Probably. I hope this shit is good. It's leaking. I need to clean it up. I need to clean it up. What'd you say? Bad ring? Oh, that's right. This engine blew anyway. You want to throw me one of them cans of brake cleaner? Ooh, with the catch.
It all starts with a good throw.
What'd you say?
A good catch starts with a good throw.
Right? You supposed to be gonna tell Ryan? Good job, son. So daddy, you can't throw. There we go. So that's cleaned up. There we go. But yeah, back to the story. So when I'm working in this club, there's this dude that always came by, and he would always try to get to my sister. I was like, bro, like I've had to kick you out of here multiple times because the first 2 times was flattering. Did you ever watch the Boondocks? Like, did I ever watch the Boondocks? Let me give y'all a little history lesson before I get back to the story. I remember when King of the Hill first came out. I remember when the Boondocks first came out. I remember all of that shit. It's more fun than here. So I remember when I was first introduced to the Boondocks, I was like in 11th grade. And the first episode was with Uncle Ruckus. And that was the whole, don't trust them new niggas over there. Breathing name nigga essence in the air. Those nappy, happy, treat little figures with the talent little nigga figures. Don't trust them new niggas over there. Don't trust them new niggas over yonder. Them white nose will make you wonder. Happy, chappy, little nigga. Beavis and Butthead. Remember, like I said, I didn't have cable growing up. I didn't get cable or satellite television until I was like 12, 13. And by then we was on the Majin Buu arc or saga. So it was, and the bad thing is we had satellite, so everything was ahead of time. I'm at the store. I'm the stone that the boulder refused. He's singing the song. Doom, 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 doom. Boom, boom. Should I take this head gasket off and take this engine mat? Just leave it. It's all right. Yeah, just leave it like this. Okay. But yeah, I actually took the heads off. I actually got the heads off. I'm proud of myself, y'all. The South Park movie, great. Replaced Kenny's heart with the potato. That was great. These are all great moments, people. But back to the story. So this dude keeps coming in, asking for Malo cable to the death only when I go to the hotel. And I'm like, you can't get in, bro. And so he can't get in. And so he's like, you know what? What's stopping me? I'm like, huh? And he tries to force his way in. And I do that. All I know is wrestling moves. Listen, this is what I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight, but I know how to I know how to use my weight. So all I know is wrestling moves, shit from Tekken, Street Fighter, and Virtual Fighter. So this dude tries to get in and I fucking just use my strength. Like, if you ever play football, you know, when you do the drive, you know, put your hands in somebody's, in the pads. So I grab him by his fucking shirt and I just move him around. Like, bro, you're not. I put him in the wall. I'm like, bro, you're not getting in here. You need to stop and leave before I fuck you up. And I say this with the intentions like, bro, shut up. In my head, I'm like, Gary, you ain't gonna do shit. You don't like confrontation. But I said this like, bro, if you don't fucking leave, I'm gonna fuck you up. And he's fucking like, all right. I'm gonna go. He was some white boy though, but sometimes he had a little size on him. But he wasn't about to fuck around and find out today. Let me go wash my hands so I can show you this engine. I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm biggity biggie. I'm back, y'all. So we back. So look at this is how far we got. BMX, no brakes. Yes. He went to take a shit. I hear you whistling a rocket song in your head. Gary, would you turn into a copper rare artist with the Eddie Gordo moves? Bro, of course I would, bro. I would. Bro, hold on. Let me tell you a story. Quick story time again. It's always story time with me. I'm fucking like 8, 9 years old. A freaking demo disc comes in the mail. My grandma's like, Toys R Us sent you something. I was like, what? And I guess my grandma, we signed up for some Toys R Us mailing list. Toys R Us sends me a demo disc. This is how I'm introduced to like Gran Turismo, Tekken 3 and all that. MLB, it was like MLB 98 or something on there. Freaking, you only can play as like, think 3 characters. Hey, Yoshimitsu, that one girl who runs with Panda. Oh, I can see the comments on here. Damn, I can see all the comments. I wrote this, and then, yeah, and I remember Eddie Gordo. I remember my ass almost got busted because I tried to do one of those Eddie Gordo things, and I did a somersault and landed on my grandma's, like, living room table, and it freaking bounced up, at least getting something done. Please ran on. So look, this is where we at, y'all. I took these heads off myself. Look how organized this shit is, y'all. Look how organized this is. Your boy did this. We did this. Y'all was here with me. So I'll say we. We who? We the best. We the best. So I got to clean this up. Let me show y'all some more parts. I got to film the vlog, so y'all got to be in the vlog too. We're going to put this right here, y'all. We going to do this real quick. There we go, y'all people. Heads are off. I did look at that. What did I say? Texas speed. Y'all see? Texas speed push rods. Got the rocker arms on here. I don't know what these are, but I am going to take these to CPR so they can have a look at it, pressure check it, all that flow test these heads. Also, this engine is no bueno, but it is, and this is what I found out, it is a 6.2. It is a 6.2, so you see it is an LS3. Y'all say what's up to the live stream because we was in here. We was in here doing work. Y'all say what's up to the vlog. Y'all in here, y'all can see that. All of that stuff. Matt got his car on the left. He's working on it, so let's take these heads to CPR and see what they say, or just drop them off and see what they say. Yay! We be clubbing. Hold on. We be clubbing like when the girl shakes something and don't pull nothing. The only shark in here who can swim with no water. Got your daughter doing things you don't think she oughta with an ass like that. Bitcoin, brother, Bitcoin, BMW. Welcome to so we're gonna show you Matt's car one time. Now that it's dry, look at this boy car. Look at this. This is a man. This is a man's car. This is a man's car. You got the key to the 33 in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Let's get the key real quick. Hold on, gotta put this down. Gotta put this down. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. So what we gonna do real quick? We're gonna try to start the 33 for y'all, cause I don't get to show y'all this car enough. Whew, I'm heavy breathing and shit. Let's see what the car. I haven't drove this thing in a minute. I probably need to drive it around for the one time. Turn it on real quick. See if it start up. First try. There we go. There we go, people. We're gonna let that run for just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. These aren't edibles, these are Baclavit bookies. There y'all go. Y'all hardly get to see this thing. Ready for no, I took the two-step, they took the two-step off this thing because it was messing up the engine. But it sounds good. I forgot how good this car sounds. Let me take off this grill. Gary, what dash are you running on the R33? We all run actually IC7s around here. Matt runs an IC7. This runs an IC7. The 34 is going to run an IC7. Yeah, Coupe runs IC7. S14 has an IC7 too?
Then we're all running Haltech.
We're all on Haltech over here because Haltech makes a great ECU. Now, y'all may be wondering why the hell y'all run IC7s. Now let me kick some knowledge to you young Thundercats. We actually run IC7s because it's a lot cheaper to run an IC7 than running gauges. But you're like, how does so? Because think about it, Defi gauges for 3 gauges cost you what, $1,200? Then you need that little transponder thing to talk to you, and not talk to you, but you need that thing to work with the Defi gauges. And the IC7 costs about $1,200, but it has all your settings on it that you could have. Y'all want to go? Hey, are the lugs on the 33 tight? Did you torque them down?
No.
They're not torqued? Okay. Oh, you gave them a huggy chug? Okay. I was gonna drive it to the gas station real quick. All right. So that 33, y'all want to hear it real quick? I'll let y'all hear the 33 real quick. Show y'all what this IC7 can do. Wipe my feet real quick. So if I hop in the 33, well, let's zoom. There you go. You see, I got my oil temp, ethanol content. Let me move away from the wall. There you go. Oh, there you go. Battery life is up. I hardly get to rev this thing up. It's been a minute, but I'm gonna let it run. See that battery? Hear it? The cams? Oh yeah, y'all can hear that motherfucker going. If y'all want to go for a ride, I'm gonna try it too. I'm gonna put the phone on top of the car. It sounds good. It just sounds a little rough, but it don't sound bad. Happy about that. Take this off. Which one is it? We're gonna take this grill off. That way it don't break. Rolling up dark nuggets for this dark content. Right? Hold on. I'm gonna try to see if I can give y'all a little ride or two real quick. I'm gonna try to mount y'all in the car one time. I'm gonna be back real quick, Matt. Oh, he said I gotta check the lug nuts real quick. Should I check it with the gun? Where's the torque wrench? Okay, Matt gonna help me get the torque wrench. I'm gonna try to help set up the camera so y'all can see some stuff. We might lose connection. We may or may not lose connection. Just you have it in the truck. How tight did you said you hug a chug at them? All right, we're gonna try to make this work. Is that 17? All right, hand me that light real quick to the left. I'll be back.
Give us a couple zaps.
Zap that motherfucker. Oh yeah, I don't want to break the studs. These aren't edibles, these are Baklabit bookies. Like, ooh wee daddy. So what we're gonna do to make sure, fuck. Yo, I'm from Canada. What's up, Canada? There we go. We're gonna check these motherfuckers real quick. one wheel. Let's do this other one real quick. Uh-oh. I just watched that ice. But the summer vibes are just different. Oh no, I dropped the flashlight. There we go. We're actually good. There we go. I'm gonna try to give y'all a ride along real quick. All you people, not you people, all the persons that's fortunate to see this. Hopefully I don't lose connection, and if I do, I hope I don't. We're gonna see right now in a little bit. I hope I brought my wallet with me. I did. I think I did. There we go. Put that right there. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more in it. Cause the thing is, if it fills up too much, remember it'll drip.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, let's get to the gas station. If I lose connection, there you go. Oh, y'all still here with your boy? There we go. Let's see if I got the... Hold on. Whew. There it is. Let's see if y'all can see what I see. Hold on. I'm trying to set y'all up nice. Can y'all see? Turn that around. Hopefully y'all can see what I see. Hopefully we don't lose connection one time. Let's see real quick. Whoop. Let's go around the block one time. Woo. Oh, it's been a minute since I drove this car. There we go. Oh, that was exhaust. Brakes work? I broke the car. I need oil. That's all that, man. Breaking the car in, y'all. Just need to go get some oil real quick for Zaddy. Oh, I can keep going straight. Yeah, I need to go get some oil before I break down and went limp. Ah, it's been a minute, it's been a minute. Car feels good though. Yeah, so the car, what'll happen is, you see I got that check engine light? What'll happen is if the oil starts to go too low, what it'll do is the car will like go in limp mode. So if I try to go higher, see how I'm stuck? It won't build up a lot of pressure. So you see, I think the oil to the right, yeah, it won't build up a lot of pressure. So what it will do, it'll protect the engine. How weird was it to learn right-hand drive? Not that weird at all. Like, it's crazy because when I lost my car, I was back in the right-hand drive. I'm about to make a whole 2-hour live video. Let me just go get some oil real quick. What do I put in here? I need like 10, 20. Oh, I got that. I think I got oil in the trunk. Hold on. There we go, y'all. Y'all was with me. What, did y'all have fun? This is like the close. How weird was the low coil cut off? One more time. Screw. Hey, you wild. BH slide. Let's go. Yeah, send it. Wee woo. Thanks, man. Anytime, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Might have to end the live here, but thank you everybody for watching. I love all of y'all. I'm gonna go get some gas and put some oil in this motherfucker and test it and maybe film it on my phone. So I think when you turn off the car, it should clear the check-in. It'll clear it, Matt. But I just have to make sure. So I just got to make sure I put some oil in it. I know it's low because I haven't driven this thing. It's just been sitting. My brother is the best. Deep East Oakland, bootyhustlers.com if y'all want to support the site. There we go. We got a lover out here and a faithful follower. So bootyhustlers.com if y'all want to support. Please go buy something. The sticker, BH slide 20 saves you 10% off. Thank you everybody. If y'all want to ride along in this thing and y'all low-key in La Puente, just let me know. I'll give y'all a ride one time. I got some tires to burn, so just hit me up. Keep us in your pocket. You want, oh, well, you know what? I might keep the stream going on a little bit longer if I can get gas, so fuck it, y'all gonna go with me. And those who choose to stay, y'all choose to stay, you feel me? There y'all go. Do. When's the last time I put gas on this motherfucker? This is just bonus after the bonus. Only the real people are here. I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know. Chopper of the year 5 times in a row. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see if I got oil. If I got some oil in here, we can make this work. I might still got that Pennzoil Vin gave me. Is it in here? Nope. Got the charger. License plate. No oil. I don't got no oil in here. So we're just gonna have to put something in here real quick. Something in here real quick. I'm gonna put y'all on the dashboard one time. $85, $3.99. That's crazy. That's crazy. This way so y'all can get a better look. Look at them headlight joints. They clean as a whistle, huh? E85, $399 now. Before the summer, it was like $250.
Andy here. I know people store this
Bro, that's the kind of shit that be trying to race me out here. Y'all really out here watching. Let me see if I can go get some oil. If I can get like a quart of oil from this lady real quick, or I should really just go back to the shop and get some oil and check the car. To the bike. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, man, this is where to get the good gas from, you feel me? You didn't make the wrong choice, you feel me? How's your night going? Man, I low-key need some oil, so I gotta like find a place to get some oil one time.
word of the day.
What'd you say? Right? You see, you already know. Somebody asked me the other day, was that Vegeta? Oh, I appreciate it, my boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Gary.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, brother.
This is crazy.
I appreciate